Now on to the latest with the wildfires that are burning in the North Bay. We'll begin with the largest of the two. It's called the Yellow Fire. It's up in Sonoma County, just north of Calistoga. At last check, it had burned more than 100 acres, maybe even 120 at this point. KRON 4's Mike Pelton has been joining us live this morning from the command center for that fire. Let's get the latest from him now. Mike?
Well, James, new crews are just showing up to begin their day. You can likely see that just behind me here. The crews are making progress on this fire. From the last update with CAL FIRE, it is now holding steady at 125 acres and 50% containment. Now, I was just told we should get another update around 7:45 this morning. Now, take a look at some video from yesterday afternoon. Crews fighting this fire from the air and from the ground. Helicopters picked up some water from nearby lakes, dumped it on the flames as the smoke billowed up over the trees. Now, CAL FIRE and multiple other agencies are here fighting this fire, and this is a fire that has come pretty early in the wildfire season. Crews told us yesterday that these are conditions you'd likely see in May. So for this to be happening, you would likely see these conditions in June. So for this to be happening in early May, it's a sign that this could be a very long wildfire season. Now back out here live, as the wind started to pick up this morning, I could start to smell some of that smoke and see some of that smoke now coming through the trees. Again, we should get an update around 7:45 this morning, but at last check, James, CAL FIRE had hoped to have this fire fully contained by this evening. Back to you.
All right, we'll hope that holds true, Mike. Thank you much. And again, that's just one of at least a couple of fires that we're following this morning. This is a Google Earth map that indicates where CAL FIRE has its attention right now. So here's the bay itself. Up here, the top icon is the location where Mike was reporting to us from, just north of Calistoga. But it's these two fires near Napa that we've been following as well. The first fire we actually reported to you yesterday. It was the Silverado fire, about 75 acres in size. That has been 100% contained, so that's the good news. The second fire that just cropped up here in recent is this one here, again just north of downtown Napa. That's the Soda Fire. It's just off of Soda Canyon Road. It's about 20 acres in size right now. At last check, CAL FIRE hadn't put an estimate on their containment line just yet. We don't know how much of it is contained, but we'll certainly be hopefully getting an update from them in the next hour or two, and we'll let you know about their progress on that fire as well. Daria?
And it's not just in Northern California, James. Also to the south, you can see this fire in Southern California. It's a massive brush fire that's 35% contained right now. Here's the aerial footage, and it shows you that line of flames coming from this fire in Banning. This is about 3,000 acres. It's in Riverside County, and people living in that area were evacuated yesterday. Hundreds of firefighters are also out there. They're battling by ground and, as you can see, by air as well, trying to get a handle on that Summit fire.